And I would always come back to Cal. Like I trained there during the off season, so I would train with Coach Velasquez there at Cal. And
he's the De La Salle guy.
Yeah, he is. And so I would go back and I would train, and we would always get together and start thinking about like concepts and ideas. And it was like, man, we can. There's something here. We should start a business, and that's what we ended up doing. Yeah, no, I would say just the standard and commitment to excellence that Cal has really forced me to want more for myself outside of the game of football. I was exposed to a lot more. I came from a small town of 3,000 people growing up in Florida before I moved to Texas, so very humble beginnings. And it just exposed me to a lot of different people, a lot of different opportunities and careers. And I knew that football wasn't going to be my entire life. You know, I knew I knew I wanted to play in the NFL, and I was going to have a pretty good opportunity and chance. I was going to fight as hard as I could to make that happen. But I knew there was more than just the game. And my major was around consumer behavior and globalization. So I was studying ISF. So I was able to take some classes in Haas. And it was around, like, I was always fascinated with, like, marketing and advertising. And so maybe one day thinking about, okay, if I was going to work for, like, a brand or, you know, work on Madison Avenue somewhere, that would be dope for me, because I was always into the marketing side of things. But yeah, I got to learn a lot more, like people like Steve Etter at Cal, who I had like a class, one-on-one class with towards the end of my year there, like really forced me to think about like what's life after football. Just over the years, it really hit me. I want to say it was 2018, when I was thinking at the time I was retired. I'm like, man, I feel like we're going to have to do something. We're going to have to grow out of just shower pill. And I was on my way. At the time, I was doing sideline reporting for the Ravens also. So I was flying out to Cincinnati, and I remember driving and to the airport, and it just hit me. I was like, man, we're at the intersection between hustle and hygiene. Like,
oh wow,
we're more than just a product. We're more than just shower pill. Like, our consumer has been wanting and desiring more from us when we go out to these tournaments and events and races. Like, they're like, man, do you have this? What's going to be next for you guys? We love that product. And Hustle Clean, the name came to me. That's really a passion of mine that I love to encourage and inspire people to try to help them, you know, reach their God-given potential. And it's something that it really came during a time when I was facing a lot of resistance as an athlete. I was in Jacksonville playing with the Jaguars, not really seeing playing time, and trying to figure out what I was going to do. You know, besides, you know, just run my business, running the company as we had at the time. And I just really found a passion and for helping others. And that was my way to be able to be a good communicator and share with people. And because I went through so much in my life, and I thought I had a lot to share and give. So I just started doing stuff for free. And then all of a sudden, you know, I get on the speaking circuit, and, you know, I'm speaking to corporate America, you know, all over the country, and even got to travel to Italy to do so. But yeah, it's something that it definitely allows me to share my story, which encompasses football, which encompasses my trials and adversity and business, and just another way to inspire and encourage. It is more important to me to serve and leave a lasting impact in this world than anything else. I have, you know, we have not, you know, had this fundraising of, you know, $3 million fundraise, $20 million fundraise, but we have had. We've been able to change people's lives, whether it's going out to Flint, Michigan in the water crisis, whether it's going out and me and my business partner Wale heading down to Puerto Rico and actually serving people on the ground after Hurricane Maria, and seeing the faces and seeing the impact that we've had, being able to send our product out with John Hopkins to Uganda and allowed our product to treat the people in the community there for wound care. Um, those things are special. Those things are priceless, and those things give us joy. And I want to do more of that. And I believe if we focus on our customer and the mission, all those other goals that we have as far as like sales and traction, those things will come. Especially like the students, like I told you, it's the reason why I try to motivate and encourage, because I've been through so much. Now, like, I want to encourage people to continue to dream. Like, it's not enough to just like, for me to go and make it to the NFL and be happy and go on with my life and,
Yeah.
just sit back and just consume. Like, I want to keep dreaming. Like, my whole goal was never just to be an all-pro football player. I wanted to be an all-pro husband. I want to be an all-pro father. I want to be an all-pro businessman, and I want to chase greatness. And I want to remove those barriers for anyone, any individual that's trying to reach greatness in their life. Like, if I can be some type of resource, or if I can give some type of message of encouragement, or be that type of example to inspire the next person to achieve and go after their dreams, I want to do that, because there were a lot of obstacles and hurdles that I had to overcome to get to this point, to have some success on this side of my life. And like, I want to be able to help those people, like give them that extra kick. Like, maybe there's a young entrepreneur going to school right now that's like, man, I don't know if I should take that risk. Like, going through a pandemic right now, like, there's a lot of uncertainty. I was like, man, use every moment of adversity as a moment to refine yourself. Those trials do not have to define you. They can refine you and make you better. So this time is time where you can dig in and find something that can change the world.